Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good whatever. Oh, oh gosh, I hope y'all didn't hear that radio. If y'all heard the radio, I have no rights to it, and I'm gonna delete the video. Um, I'm so happy, boys and girls. Life is just great at this moment, and when I say great, I don't mean everything is good. You just have to stand in foundation. So, boys and girls, I woke up this morning and I felt amazing. I kid you not, these herbals, food, and all that good stuff just make you sleep good. So, but last night I was watching a lot of educational videos, and then somewhere down the line, a little bit of self doubt came in concerning Shay's Creations. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it all away. I keep on trying, and whatever the case may be. So I said, I was just not even gonna care anymore. Oh my gosh, it's almost 80 degrees out here. Feel like it anyway. So I'm on the phone. MJ calls me early, and then while I'm on the phone talking to MJ, my care manager called me, and then I took that call on speaker, so hopefully she heard his conversation. But he said, "You sound so," and he was going on. So anyway, okay, there's a fire truck behind me. Let me turn it right here, get away from them. So I felt so good, and then I realized that I told my mental health provider information that I shouldn't have told, like the fact that if whatever I'm working towards does not come to fruition, and that I'm just gonna take me a bath and lock the door until they smell my body. So I didn't realize that I said that out loud, but it is what it is. I did change it up after to make it very clear that I'm not feeling that way at this moment, if you understand it more. So all I could do was laugh. Now I'm sitting on my bed, and I said to myself, now I should go this way. Oh, I already turned. Damn, I can't focus when I'm running my big fat trap. So I was sitting on my bed, and I said to myself, okay, there's only one thing I'm going to do, and I'm just going to continue to do what I love, and that is Shay's Creations. And I already know that I have to live with intention in order to get where I want to go. So my phone rings, and I'm talking, and the next there was a noise that I heard, and I'm not familiar with the noise. But then when I went to the computer, I had a sale, my first sale on my online store, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Now the reason why I felt good is because I can't listen to that noise. The reason why I felt good is because I had done a lot of changes. I had done my banner over. I did everything. But the one thing I do know is that as a buyer, and I have to roll my window, people out here acting crazy. As a buyer, you determine what you're going to buy from what you're not going to buy. So I recall looking in the stats of, pricing, whatever the case may be. Y'all don't need to know all of that. The bottom line is there is no free shipping. There is no free shipping, but these sites want you to build shipping into your price and put the words free shipping for those that believe that if you spend over $35, you're getting free shipping. Okay, well, I'm not going to partake in that. Not right now. So I went to my online store yesterday, and I saw that I'm getting a lot of views. Now, the reason why I'm happy about what I said I'm happy about is because without a view, you can't get a sale. Without a view, you can't get a sale, and you can't get a review to show another buyer that you are a trustworthy person. So all of it is a domino effect that just goes around in a circle. So now I'm saying to myself, I'm so thankful. So I also was thankful because I did everything in order. So I was able to walk into a closet, open the door, and put my hand in the bin that bracelet was in. Normally I wouldn't have been able to do that because at different parts of my process, I wasn't focused enough to put structure and intention into the things I'm doing. So I got my little envelope here, And I already took a picture of the front and the back to show the buyer that I have it. I also explained that the mailbox was in my lobby, that I could put the package in my lobby. But there's something about me. Come on, you don't see him letting you go? Go ahead, honey, because your vehicle too big. I'm scared you may hit me. So I did make that clear that my mailbox was in my lobby, but my mailman will come somewhere around 5. So I'm on my way to the physical post office, and she will be able to most likely track her package today. So I was thankful that somehow I did list it with free shipping, which means I was going to pay the shipping out of the price that I charged, but the site added the shipping. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know they was going to do that. And then I said to myself, well, I'm thankful because I'm literally going to drive across town to the post office to make sure that her package gets mailed. So I'm thankful for that. But I feel so good because I have an excess amount of cards. So being that I started putting some things in boxes or whatever just to tidy up a little bit, I picked up a bracelet and a greeting card, and I put it in there with a little note, because I was so excited. I had my first order. But when that envelope is opened, it will show care and kindness. That's all I have for sale, care and kindness. So I'm glad. Now, the funny thing is, I would not have been able to ship it because although she paid, I don't have the money that she paid. I looked into 2 different places, and neither one of them have any funds in it. So that's when it came down to me realizing that it's a blessing that you can look on a card, whether it's Cash App or wherever, and have an amount to ship the package, because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't have been able to ship unless I put regular postage stickers on the envelope. So I have so many things to be thankful for, but prevention is one of them that I'm happy for, because I prevented myself from not being able to put her order in the mail. But I noticed on the site it gave me 4 days to mail it. So the fact that I am able to package it, label it, and mail it the same day is just a no, baby, don't do it. No, it's beautiful because honey, please hit me with that beautiful car. Child, please. Man got a nice car. He could have just hit me to share with me, stingy. So I'm happy because it all worked out. And thank you. Move it. Can't wait for this man to move his vehicle. I want to get right in front of the post office. There you go. So I'm just happy because a little bit of extra effort is just a small token of kindness. So I'm at the post office. Just drop it in there. But my arm, for some reason, my arm just feels like it's weak. You know when your limb is weak, like it's gonna lose like strength or whatever, like that. But let me get inside of here. Post this thing on it from here. I cannot believe that's all I have to do. So now I'm going back home. I'm going back home. It is hot. I hate the summer. And gosh, boys and girls, I did not want to turn on my air. But you will believe me when I tell you I need my air conditioner today. I hate going backwards. I hate going backwards. I hate going backwards. I'm trying to prevent myself from having to go around those people that are standing right there. I'm gonna go around this parking lot. Boys and girls, I'm sorry. Ooh, it's hot. I think I need my air conditioner today. There is no such thing as cutting corners when it comes to air. There's no such thing as cutting corners when it comes to your air. And I don't want to roll my window down, because then you're all gonna hear all those people's music and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Oh, I got it! Woo! Lord have mercy, did I get it? Yeah. Wow! Ah! He's right behind me. I'm not running through this light, so you better stop. Yeah. See what I mean? Oh, the music. Oh, I cannot do it. Oh my goodness. Good things. It's hot. I have no rights to music. Hopefully you don't hear it. I just needed this air for a minute. Oh man, I gotta pull this window back up. That bass is just like too much for me. But I'm gonna pause this just in case. This man just waited right here. Whoever, freaking well, I was too close to that car for that car to jump out like that. But the blessing is nobody had gotten into an accident, so you have to move past things like that. But safety is about everybody. So there goes that. But I am so happy because it is the 31st of the month, and I went a whole another month with just making sure I covered everything I had to cover. But something really funny happened to me this morning. The new building owners take over tomorrow, so they gave us a new invoice with the rent and everything. And I know freaking well that my rent is supposed to be lower next month because I put extra on my rent this month. But I do know there's no ifs, ands about it that I did it. So I said I'm not going to play in the sandbox and withhold my rent and do what good Jesus go and do what other people would do, causing problems where there are none. I'm just gonna pay my required amount, and that's it. When whatever that is, you know what I mean. Oh man, when you know a word, it's on the tip of my tongue. You know what I mean. When they do taxes and all that other stuff, then they're just gonna issue me a check for whatever the amount is. But I'm thankful because it was there. And how I know I did it is because it allowed me to be able to put $52 extra on a bill to cover a whole payment rather than make a few smaller payments. I can't listen to that. So that's one of the reasons why I know for sure that I did it, because I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't cushion my fall. So I'm thankful for that. Boys and girls, today is a beautiful day. The sun is out. I guess that's vitamin D. But I'll see whatever the hell it is with the sun give you. Look how dark this camera is. It's gonna lighten up as soon as I get in my garage. But I was hoping that I heard something good in my email. But I'm just gonna focus on what I have to do for myself, and then maybe one day something good had come. And guess what? I'm sitting here saying that I was hoping for something good in my email, and I did get something good in my email. It's just not what I was looking for. So sometimes we have to take what we're given and be satisfied and hold down with gratitude. Oh my goodness, I just learned a whole lesson that I didn't even realize was sitting right in front of me. So I'm thankful. I found some bracelets that I made, and I was going to list them on my online site, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to list anything else until I make a sale. I'm not going to get any more supplies until I make a sale, I said, because although I do know what's going on in the world, I do know that someone, when they're ready, is going to buy what they want to buy. It's only up to the buyer. So I'm so thankful that what I tell myself to get me through the day, It's also what I may say to someone else, but then I'm proven to be right. Not that I have to be right about everything, but the things that I want to be right about are the things that's going to help my mental health a little heal a little bit. So the woman who purchased, I'm not even sure if they would ever understand what this sale means to me, because I'm just excited because I just want reviews on my site so that other people will know that I'm real. Now, I'm not looking for someone to validate me or make me feel like I'm real. I know I'm real, but amongst a computer with all this going on with scamming and stuff, you don't know what's going on. So the only thing that you do know is when you see, a review. And I love my envelope, boys and girls. I love my envelope. I just... Have you heard from her?
Maybe about
Oh my goodness. If you can hear this noise, this is what I hear anytime someone goes in this garage. This is the noise I hear. I don't know why they did this when they updated this garage. I just love to see this man's vehicle. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is, but honey, it's a nice vehicle. That man got a divorce. You can see his car. Beautiful car, boys and girls. That man got a divorce, and I never saw him with his wife, by the way. Not that it's important, and it's not nobody's business. But he said after everything he went through, he just felt God told him to buy him a vehicle. I said, honey, God was treating you real good coming out the shop with that. Wow. See that loudness? I hear that all day long in my bed. Woo! Boys, yeah. Oh, somebody's car doors open. I hope they out there, because I'm going to mind my business, go inside my house. Oh, wow. It's so funny because I accidentally left my car door open and I went all the way upstairs to my apartment, and then something told me to go back downstairs to the garage. I don't know what happened, but I did just what that feeling came over me. And I came downstairs, and then there was this guy right here. He said, I didn't know if you were coming back, but you left your car door open and your purse is right there. And I'm like, my driver's license and all my stuff in the bag. And I'm like, wow. But now I'm pulling in, and there's no one there, and that man's car door is wide open. So I do know I'm not going near the car. I'm not doing that. I don't know. I'm looking at the camera right there, and I think there's a camera maybe right here, but I don't know if there's a camera on that car, and I don't want my hand. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. What I will do is call out or something like that, but I have to because I'm not even familiar with that car. My daughter just loves eating this car and leave her junk. And I have to, I think that's a receipt. I'm going to scan that stuff. That's a receipt. So, I'm not even gonna look through it, because I know it has no business there. Absolutely none. I actually didn't stop at the car. I believe the person's in the garage somewhere. So we just have to hope and pray, right? Hope and pray. There you go. Oh, they fixed the roof. Okay. Boy, if y'all would have seen the way this roof looked a few weeks ago. Wow. You could see where they changed it. Some of it still need changing. I can see it better in the camera than I could do it in person. I do not like, I feel like I'm in a Lifetime movie when I'm in this garage. Like, somebody can come in here, open the door, and just, you can do a lot of things in a Lifetime movie. But, That type of thinking. Going up. That type of thinking is not always for the best. But see how fast I got home? All I like to do is go where I have to go and come back in the house. But I have a lot to watch. I don't know how many people have a YouTube channel that watch me. I watch everyone's channel. The last few weeks I have been watching YouTube, but I'm watching a lot of educational stuff that I can because I want to know about health and all those good things. I'm absolutely amazed at all of the things that I'm learning, like with black pepper and turmeric and ginger and all those things, and to know that I include those in my diet, especially like with the extra black pepper and things like that that add to my food. It's amazing. But give me a minute. Oh, it feels so good to be back inside my home. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. Yesterday I made some beans with some rice cauliflower, but the first portion that I ate didn't really have the bay leaf in it. The second portion did because it sat on the stove for a while it was cooling down. I made me a bowl before I went to mail out the customer's package because I really wanted to eat, but then I said to myself, I have a whole lot of time to eat, relax, and do whatever I want to do after I get it mailed in the post office. And then I said to myself, I could just run it downstairs and drop it in the box. But then they would have to take it, put it on the belt, and all the other stuff. When I went to the post office, it was only two parcels there, mine and someone else's, and the post office is empty. So they'll have a better chance of getting it in distribution when I posted early. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know what is so good about cauliflower, but rice cauliflower is amazing. It is just beautiful. I plan on buying a lot of it to use in a lot of my frugal meals. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. I am just so freaking excited. I'm waiting for an email, and I'm like, my doctor was like, you're doing great. Yeah, I am. But I may be doing better. I'm still not doing great, but I was able to give him some words that I need him to work on so he can help me help myself. And he said, I've never heard about that. I said, well, I believe that comes with some like EMDR type of therapy, and that's what I'm watching videos on. So and he would say, oh, okay, and then he wrote it down. But the fact that he was able to pronounce it made me feel as if he wrote it down like I asked him to write it down. And I had just made him a card, and I was just gonna send it to him. I said, I was just sending you this card, so I didn't have to send it because he called me, and I'm so thankful because I didn't have an appointment, and he still called me to see how I was doing. So it really matters. And one of the things I don't want to do is ever lose my providers. So although I am hoping and wishing and everything, I still have to say, if it doesn't go my way, I have to count my blessings because there is something uh, good in everything that's bad, even if you can't see it at the time. So when I explained it to him, he was like, that is a great way to look at it. I said, I have to. It's the only way it's going to save my mental, if I get a call and the call doesn't give me the outcome that I want. So it's preparing me for whatever decision it is in my best interest either way. So it is what it is. When I think of self-love, I think of doing what I have to do that is best for me. That's how I ended up learning how to say no when I needed to say no. Now I'm learning that I have to work on all areas of my life. And that means if I'm going to choose to stay in what I call a small business, although right now it's not, but clearly today it is, I have to do some things I don't want to do, and that means stay consistent with my paperwork, my taxes, and things like that. So I just have to do what I have to do. And I made these cute little cups, and I have my little words there, and I have little coloring paper. So I'm not sure. I think I put two of them in her envelope. But I'm so thankful because I have to remember to put these somewhere else and make sure that I know where they are. But today I'm going to chop them and put them in some of my bins, like this bin right here. I'm gonna cut some of these and put them in my bin so that I'll have it and I'll know where it is. That's it. So I'm thankful for you and I'm thankful for me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm. Today I was able to comment, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that, and I'm gonna end my video so I can take care of something I have to take care of. Plus, my eyes are a little crossing, so I know something's coming to look.